Greetings demons and welcome to another Fortnite video where I'm just gonna basically just talk through my thoughts and feelings on the Godzilla event, I suppose. Essentially you can both fight and become Godzilla potentially. I have not had great luck with this. It is a 20% chance of spawning and yeah, we'll get into it in the video, so let's jump in.
Not the leader of a cult, RabbitWithAxe.
Okay, so the only surefire way I've found to guarantee you have Godzilla in your lobby is if you have the special supply drops in at the start, which we don't. So we're gonna play it out. I'll probably land. I don't even know. I don't even know where's worth landing. I'll probably land somewhere central, but yeah, we'll go Warriors Watch, I guess. But yeah, as it currently is a 20% chance spawn rate for Godzilla, and I believe it's also a 20% spawn rate for King Kong. So between them, to get both of them in one match, it takes I think it's like I can't remember the exact math on it, but it's something ridiculously low. I want to say it's almost like 2% spawn chance for both in one match. I've yet to see both. I've yet to see King Kong at all spawn in, which is very disappointing so far for this whole MonsterVerse collaboration. But yeah, at this point, I have seen, in the last, like, hour and a half of playing, I've seen Godzilla 3 times, and 2 of those 3 times, I didn't even get to shoot him. The first time, it was the first match I'd run into him, I didn't realize how much damage he did, went a bit too close, and I just got eradicated. And then the second time I saw him, what essentially happened was I got attacked by about 7 people, while I was trying to get closer to him so I could actually attack him, but because I didn't have any proper ranged weapons at that point. But the long and short of it, I guess is the word of saying that. Where are these people? Is if you want to have a chance to be able to fight them, you need a railgun, which is what I've just picked up now, and just some decent ranged weapons with ammo. Because if you don't, the chances are pretty high. Oh my, great. The chances are pretty high that you're just going to get eradicated and not do any damage. And you may be wondering, what's the point of even doing the damage? If you are the person who does the most damage to Godzilla when they die, you will actually get yourself a medallion. I didn't get to use the medallion when I, on my 3rd attempt, actually managed to do the most damage. Because I got the most damage, I killed Godzilla, everything like that, and then just got eradicated by players around me. So I was fine until I'd defeated Godzilla and picked up the medallion, and then suddenly I was just surrounded, inundated with players who just absolutely destroyed me. But yeah, in terms of when Godzilla actually spawns in the match, I'm not completely sure. I think it's somewhere between the first storm circle and the second storm circle, but I could be wrong. It's around the time that you get the watchtowers for the storm. So, honestly, at this point, the best method, get a bunch of weapons, including, hopefully, a railgun, and get a vehicle. I've been getting the dirt bike, mostly, but honestly, like, even using the SUV is pretty good for just being able to quickly get over to the area. I have yet to actually even see the portal system, because Godzilla, when they spawn in, is actually the player that gets to it first, rather than it's basically like Dr. Doom. You only have one Godzilla per match, if you have a Godzilla at all, and that Godzilla is just the first player to actually, to actually reach the portal. So, it sounds pretty fun, and there's actually some quests relating to it that I'll show off in a second. Right, okay, we've got Godzilla spawning in. That's good to know. So, I'm going to try my hardest to get that 400 meters as quickly as possible. But the chances are pretty high that someone else is already in that area locally. So, let's see what we can do here. Come on, so we've got to rush the Godzilla portal. Maybe? Maybe I'll manage it? I don't want to tip over. I'm struggling right now. Okay. Hopefully we can be the first here. Yes, we are. Cool. Okay, so we go in, and now we are Godzilla. Okay, so this is my first time being Godzilla. I have not been this lucky before. I have not managed to get this close. But you have a few different attacks. You have the Roar, which I think marks nearby players. Yes, it does. And then you have the Laser, or the Atomic Breath or whatever, which does a ridiculous amount of damage. I've lost where that person is. Okay, you've got Stomp. which I think is more of a, you are close range to someone. I need to destroy buildings for quests, so I'm gonna do that a little bit just to, there we go, 38 out of 38. So yeah, the quests, once you actually get as Godzilla, are pretty easy. Where's that person? No, you don't. Come on. Come on. Yeah, as I say, it kind of melts, but you have to be accurate with it, and unfortunately, at least in my experience, it's not as easy as it sounds. I am getting absolutely frozen by something. I don't know if that was the laser, or where am I getting shot from? Okay, I want to kill this person, because this person's really annoying me. Okay. So you don't actually have to hold it either. You can just continue to aim in that direction, and you'll continue to do damage in that direction. Where am I getting shot from? Where am I actually getting shot from right now? Someone's, like, absolutely just destroying my tails, and I'm just like... So yeah, the crystals give you health regen, as well as... I can't remember what the other thing is, but... oh yeah, you get the rift effect, which is kind of interesting. Come on. I at least want to get a kill while using Godzilla. This is... I've done a terrible job here. Come on. The accuracy is just non-existent. It feels like I really can't seem to do anything good with this. Okay, that actually does something. Cool. So you don't have to stomp directly on them. There we go. That's what I wanted. I wanted a kill. So that's something. Let's get this going again. Don't know where they are, but hopefully we can... It doesn't seem to really do much to, like, the surroundings that much, which is kind of annoying. This is what I was saying about, like, everyone's using railguns right now, and it does seem to be the most effective way to kind of defeat people. Oh, another kill there. I at least did, I got some kills and stuff. I'm not very happy with this performance, but yeah, Godzilla is, for how rare it is to spawn, it doesn't feel like that much of a power trip when you actually get it, in my opinion. At least compared to, like, Dr. Doom, who I think was ridiculously overpowered in a lot of ways. Let's raw mark people up, because you do mark people, like, pretty consistently as well. Nope, is that me down? He's not letting me fire. Oh no, I'm dead, aren't I? There we go. I'm dead. I don't know if I respawn. Okay, I do. Okay, good. So I now need to figure out where's the person that got the medallion. I think it's this person here. I want to kill that person and take the medallion, because if I can do that, then I can prove that it is actually pretty doable to both be Godzilla and get the rewards for it. Oh boy, because yeah, this is the rocket launcher. And I got annihilated by it. Okay. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, the rocket launcher, we'll spectate for a second, this Miku, just to see it. It is a, not mythic, it's the other one. It's an exotic. It seems to do a decent amount of damage. It has, I can't quite see it in the screen, but I believe it has 6 shots when fully loaded, which I think is the most we've seen on a quad launcher. It says 4 in the overlay there, but I'm pretty sure it has more than 4 total when you have it fully loaded. And yeah, honestly, I don't think it's that good. I shot the full amount, either 4 or 6, I don't know how many it actually is, at one person from like a little bit of range, but not too far, and it just didn't do anything. Oh, we're kind of seeing it now. It's just like, I don't think they even got a hit on there because the accuracy is just too low, but yeah, we'll get into another match, see if we can actually be on the other side of this. I'm not going to go for Godzilla this time, I'm going to try and defeat Godzilla instead, so let's get into another match and we'll see. So once again, the Monarch supply drops are just not here, which isn't a great sign. I'm going to land on one of the Earth, whatever they're called, these things, little tree people. When, as I say, the only guaranteed time I know that I'm going to get Godzilla is when the Monarch balloons are actually spawning in. So the rest of the time is kind of up in the air for me. Which, isn't, actually I'm going to land up here, isn't the end of the world. Like, as we just saw, like, we didn't have the Monarch balloons, but we still got Godzilla. But as I said, it's 20% chance. If I manage to get it on this match, I'd be very, very surprised. Just on the basis of it seems so ridiculously uncommon. Especially because, the fact that that was first time recording, and I managed to actually get Godzilla, that really surprised me. I thought it was going to be a case of I'd play out a match, not get any experience, maybe, get a Monarch supply drop when it drops, and then that would be it. But, I guess you can get lucky with these sorts of things, but yeah, I'd really like to see King Kong, because as far as I'm aware, King Kong is currently spawning in, but I have yet to see him at all, compared to Godzilla, who I've seen at least, well, now four different matches. It does seem weird that they do this entire Godzilla versus Kong kind of collab and have both of them included in it, but then seemingly not have, one of those characters spawn frequently. It seems a bit weird to me, but, I'm not Epic Games. I don't really know what's going on when it comes to, their thought process with this stuff. It made, slightly more sense when it was the Doom Island, because, it was replacing a different aspect of the game. But as far as I'm aware, this doesn't, replace anything that exists already. You still get the regular Shogun X Island, even if you, get Godzilla. So it feels a bit weird that they would, kind of switch them out in this way. I don't know. It's very questionable to me, and the fact they keep doing this, especially, as I say, this is the second time that they've had a collab boss be, hard to find. It seems a bit questionable to me, especially when he is the mystery skin, the, hidden skin, whatever you want to call him, for the season. You would think that they'd want people to have access to it. It's at the very least, there should be an LTM, in my opinion. I don't think there should be an LTM for every collaboration, and, I don't think that's a necessary thing all the time. But just to have it, so that people can experience these new, features and stuff, being able to play as Godzilla is pretty cool. Is really nice to have. But it just feels like they don't care too much when it comes to, actually getting people to experience these things. Which is, when it's all over the newsfeed, and when, a lot of the advertising around this time is going to include it, it feels a bit disingenuous to then be like, oh yeah, but it's only a 20% chance. It's a 1 in 5 chance of it actually happening. It just feels a bit, oh no, get out of there. Okay, I don't want to die here. Luckily, they only put my overshield, but yeah, that's not great. Let's get out of this area. So yeah, I believe when the storm circle closes is when Godzilla should spawn. I should have probably paid more attention to that in the last match, but I was a little busy just kind of playing and looting up and everything. But yeah, as I say, I think this club is cool. And I think a lot of the mechanics, at play here are pretty fun. But it's just the fact that the spawn rate is so low. It just means that most people are never going to actually experience playing as Godzilla. And a lot of people, like I said, are going to struggle to even experience fighting Godzilla, which is ridiculous to think about. There's things that make a little bit more sense. Not everyone's going to be able to get the medallion, but not everyone's going to be able to do the most damage. That's fair. It's when, I've had matches where Godzilla spawned in, and on my way to get close enough to Godzilla to actually do anything to him, it just becomes an issue of, oh, well, 500 other people are in the area and they all just want kills, rather than, actually doing the progress to the in-game mission, I suppose, of defeating Godzilla. And, yeah, I just think it really kind of ruins the gameplay for people like me that are just trying to, complete quests and enjoy the experience of the, oh, I missed. Experience the game, as it currently is, which, I feel like... Oh, okay. No, okay. I don't know why I'm missing so much, but, yeah, fine. Cool. Why are there so many people here? That is kind of crazy. Oh no, they're coming for me. They're coming for me. Oh boy. Okay, let's just, I don't even know what to reload. Reload the SMG, I guess? Woo! Okay. This is going to be one of those times where I am trying to do something oddly specific and I just can't because I'm getting murdered by other players because I'm running at them. Basically, because this is my fault completely. That is not doing as much damage as I thought for a gold AR. Ooh, okay, it's calmed down a little bit. Let's start healing up. Hopefully we can get some health back as well. There's a medkit here. Yeah, I think at this point we're not getting a Godzilla in this match. And, King Kong isn't spawning in or anything, so... yeah, I guess we'll survive. See if anything happens. Say we might get a Monarch. What are they called? The Monarch supply drop come in and just experience opening one of those properly. But at this point, I think actually getting a proper experience with with Godzilla again is probably not on the cards for this match at least. 180 headshot is actually kind of crazy. Like, you don't even need to be that accurate overall as well, which is the funniest thing. Like, you can kind of just... Like, that's 180 damage for free, basically. It's so little effort. Right, anyway. We may as well grab ourselves a friend. I am at this point just playing this match as a normal match, and I'll edit things down to to skip to what will be the next match for, hopefully, another Godzilla match, but... how many times can I say match in one sentence before it just loses all meaning? Ooh. I might get a shotgun instead of my hunting rifle. Even though I do prefer the hunting rifle, I think it makes sense to just carry the railgun as my sniper. There is someone with a medallion in this area, so I do need to be careful. But the speed they're moving is kind of concerning. I wonder what medallion they've actually got. If it's it's from Demon's Dojo, right? So it'll be the one from Thingy Rose. I don't the final skin in the battle pass. I can't remember what her name is. But yeah, let's get back to just wandering around a little bit and get to circle. That's a lovely looking Cybertruck there. The blue mat with the with the pixel melon wheels. It's so weird just seeing other people's combos for the Cybertruck because none of them look good. Like even I run the Cybertruck pretty regularly. It's like my Cybertruck looks terrible. But it's like, there's no way of making the Cybertruck... In fact, let's actually just grab this plain SUV. Like, mine has the current Rocket League Rocket Pass wheels, and then the broken windshield decal for the actual body. It's just... There's no way to make this thing look good, like, at all. It just looks awful. I always have the Spider-Man boost and stuff, because that's just what I like in general on my stuff. The knockback on on the railgun is actually kind of insane. Come on. Oh, and I hit them through it. Oh, I'm getting shot at. Cool. Hit them for 181, I think. I definitely hit them anyway. No. Oh, I hit them through the rock. Not bad. And I hit them for... That's an elimination. Wow. Okay. I'm amazed that actually hit. Let's see if we can deal with whoever they're throwing grenades at. Where are they? They have to be somewhat close. They won't throw the grenades if they were that far away. They might be down in the water, and that's why they're throwing the grenades down. I don't know. I'm not seeing anyone visually or with visual audio, so I'm assuming that maybe it was a little bit delayed on my NPC friend's part, but. Yeah, let's go talk to Shogun X. By that I mean let's eradicate Shogun X from the face of the earth. I do have to say, between the return of the railgun and all the nice new features that have been added with this update, like, legitimately, I think this is a really good collaboration, bringing a lot of good content to the game, but just the way in which, like, the main stuff, which, obviously is supposed to be Godzilla, is being done, is just a bit questionable. No, you don't. Right. I can never figure out what the most effective way to actually fight Shogun X is. I think one day I'll figure it out, but I'm going to skip ahead to either when I die or when I actually defeat him. Oh, why you shoot me from up there? The fact people are just attacking me, like, just at random, it seems, is kind of ridiculous. They're going to get knocked down by... oh, no, wait, what? Hello. There's people just everywhere that are, instead of attacking me, are just attacking... instead of attacking Shogun X, are attacking me. So I don't get people... I don't get people out like this. Wow. Wow. Let's get into the match and see if we can get Godzilla. I hate the people that just don't focus Shogun X. Like, you can fight me after. Just kill Shogun X first, because he's the actual issue, but whatever. Once again, we don't have a match with the drops. Like, the drops have been in most of my games. Like, not every game, obviously, but... I feel like more games than not, I've had the Monarch drops, like, on the map at the start of the match, so it's kind of weird to not have them. Okay, where are we gonna go? I'll go to... Oh, there's not even anywhere good going. I'll go just to the side of Kappa. I don't know. There's nowhere worth going at this point, like, especially because I don't really... I still haven't got used to this map yet, the layout of it all, and like where good loot is and stuff, so... Yeah, we'll go to the other Earth sprite and hopefully trade up for something good. Hello. We've got a little Dr. Doom. Just kind of not knowing what he's doing, okay? Well, there we go. That's the last time's boss eliminated. Let's see if we can get rid of good old Godzilla this time. Ooh, gold AR. Don't mind if I do. So, yeah, at this point we just wait until, hopefully, we see Godzilla spawn in. Maybe get a few eliminations on the way. Hello? Goodbye. They're fighting the boss over there. I'm kind of tempted just to go over and kind of steal any progress they've made on that, because he isn't that damaged, but I think if I... Oh, I should probably actually eliminate the player rather than... There we go. Rather than eliminating the NPC. Who am I getting shot by now? Okay, hello. Yeah, you can stop. You can go away. There we go. Right, now let's finish off Shogun X here and get his loot, because, you know, it's worthwhile getting a Fire Mascus early. I think he does drop a mythic shotgun or an SMG. I think it's either or. Let's see what he actually gives me. What have we got? What have we got? We have got the SMG. Nice. Okay. So with that, I think I've got a pretty nice setup here. I don't really need the shotgun. I could always do with getting the railgun, but, you know, we'll come across that if we come across that. And I don't think Godzilla at this point is going to spawn in, because that is... Oh no, it's not the first closure. I thought it was the first closure. It's still moving. So yeah, we've got time. Better AR there. Let's keep looting up. Hopefully we can get some good stuff ready for Godzilla if he does spawn in. I realize it's probably a little bit late in the video to be mentioning this, but it's like, I realize I do kind of alternate between like pronouns I use for Godzilla. In my head, Godzilla is like a male, though I'm pretty sure in like most continuities, Godzilla is female, and just there's a lot of weird and wonderful stuff about how like Godzilla as like a species functions. Also, love to see the Kong advert there. Do we have a Godzilla one in here as well, or is it just the Kong one? I think it is. Yeah, it's just the Kong stuff. We've got the Nana Nana with obviously a recreation of that classic scene from the King Kong movies, and then yeah, the big one of him just relaxing on the beach and stuff. Pretty cool to see. I think there's more than that, but yeah, I think they're the main ones that you want to see. Something else that's probably worth just mentioning, though I'm definitely not going to be using it in this video, that did actually get brought back alongside, you know, this entire Godzilla collab, is the lock-on pistol, which, in my opinion, has been nerfed. I'm not actually sure of the stats, I haven't really checked them, but it feels a lot worse than it was, which is kind of unfortunate, because it was a very fun weapon originally when it first was released. And yeah, it is back. It still locks on, you know, it still has the 4 maximum shots or whatever. But yeah, it's not a weapon that I've been really that happy to be using. It's something that I'll occasionally pick up when I've got, you know, an empty slot. But yeah, for the most part, it's not anything too special to me. May as well get the forecast again. It's always nice to know where the... Oh, I've got to be quick because someone is about to get them. Okay. Cool. I'm about to have to deal with a few people here. Yeah, no, I'm doomed. I am absolutely doomed. I can't get them. I'm dead. Well, we weren't going to get Godzilla anyway, so it is what it is. But, yeah, that's all we're playing for this for this video. And we did get some progress to the Godzilla award, so I didn't cover it in this video because I didn't think there was much reason to. But if you do have the current Battle Pass, you do have the Godzilla section. Every 2 levels that you gain earns a new reward. So total you need, what is it, 24 levels? Which, you know, it's easy if you haven't been doing all your quests like the day they come out. The fact that they released a bunch of Godzilla quests prior to Godzilla being out is really annoying to me because I just completed them when they came out. Not realizing that it would take 24 more levels for me to get Godzilla maxed out. But yeah, it's not the end of the world. Obviously, we also have the Mechagodzilla and Kong collaboration, which honestly, both of these skins are excellent. I was always going to like Kong. Kong is one of my favorite like MonsterVerse characters. But yeah, Mechagodzilla. The fact his tail is just permanently up like this is both hilarious and the most annoying thing ever. Using him in game, he blocks so much screen. This is potentially one of the largest skins in terms of like screen real estate, which feels really weird to say because there are much bulkier skins, but you just, especially because of how characters move when they're sprinting and how like the screen zoom and everything changes, he takes up so much screen real estate. It is ridiculous. But yeah, that is really everything that I can go over for the whole Godzilla collab. It's definitely flawed. There's definitely a lot of issues. I'm hoping there is going to be an LTM later down the line that actually means that everyone gets experience as, you know, Godzilla or Kong or whichever. The fact that Godzilla only spawns in 20% of the time and then, like, I have yet to see Kong in-game, you know, it may be that he's just not actually in, but a lot of people have been saying that they've experienced it. I've just not seen anything. I haven't been looking too hard, to be fair. But, yeah, with that being said, that is going to be everything for the whole Godzilla event, I suppose. It's a very interesting one, and, you know, definitely a step up from, you know, the same we had with Doctor Doom before. But I'm not happy that they keep doing these, like, events in-game that are low chance of happening. It's like, I don't think it matters, especially in, you know, public matches. If it was ranked, yeah, either disable it completely or have it be a very low chance of spawning. When it comes to proper matches, when it comes to, like, standard, you know, public matches, just make them, like, available all the time. Just make it so they spawn in every single time, because it makes more sense in my opinion. But with that being said, that's going to be it for this video. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like it, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss it up. I can't say my words. So you never miss an upload. And yeah, otherwise it's going to be from me. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Look at the screen, you'll be fine. Culture's a disease, but we'll survive. I just wanna take